Good afternoon, guys and dolls. You're here with the lore. And today, I want to talk to you about Instacart. The batches. Yes, guys, batches. Batches is something new. I don't know if every area has got them yet, but so I'm going to tell you a little bit about how batches work where I live. So, there's a store that has a partnership. It's called Wegmans. Wegmans is a grocery store. It's the best. I love Wegmans. Anyways, I'm not going to tell you too much because you might be a little jealous if I was to tell you all about Wegmans. But anyway, they have a partnership with Instacart. And they actually have what's called in-store shoppers that work in Wegmans. And all they do is they don't work for Wegmans. They work in Wegmans for Instacart. And they execute orders all day. That's all they do is just go shopping and for Instacart. And they bag the Instacart orders. They refrigerate them, freeze them, or store them accordingly until a person like myself comes along who is an Instacart shopper and driver to deliver it. Now, when you want a batch, I just open up my dashboard and I just wait. I mean, you don't have to. You can just turn on your notifications, and when a batch comes through, it'll come through as a text message. But I just like to be in the dashboard. I think that I can see it quicker. I can accept a batch a little bit quicker than someone who's going to go through the text message route. So I'm trying to save myself a couple seconds so I can get the batch. Now, the batch is going to tell you what store it's at, if you have to shop for it, if you only have to deliver it. Now, you can get batches for other stores that aren't Wegmans. Up here, you have Aldi's. I think there's a couple other places. Tops. A couple other stores. But for the most part, Wegmans is the one that has the partnership. So, in my case, later in the evening, most of the batches come through Wegmans, and most of them are only deliveries. So like in the earlier part of the day, I will get batches that are full service, which means you have to go shopping for it and deliver it, or just delivery. But I've noticed that later in the afternoon, most of the batches are only for you to deliver. So what does the batch consist of? Tells you the store, tells you if you have to full order it, which means shop and deliver, or if you're just delivering it. If you're just delivering it, it'll tell you, the in-store shopper, how far they have to go before your order is finished. So let's say your order has 56 items, but they've only shopped for 25 of the items, then it's going to tell you 25 out of 56. And if you're 10 minutes away from where the batch is, you will see this person probably has another 20 minutes of shopping. You will take the batch because you know you can get there and execute that batch in the time that is allotted. Because also on the batch, I'm going to tell you, like let's say it's 3:15, it's going to say the batch is due at 4:31. Well, if you know that you can make it in that time frame, then take the batch. But if not, then don't take the batch because you don't want to mess up your matrix as far as your numbers, as far as your ability to deliver orders on time. You're a customer. When you're waiting for your food, your delivery, do you want your delivery to be late? No. So treat your customers like you want to be treated. You want to be on time. You want your food to be on time. You want your orders to be on time. So you, as the Instacart driver, make sure that you pick up batches that you can deliver on time. And you still get paid the same way when you do regular Instacart. But I just love the batches personally because I can work a split shift. I can come, I can say, you know what, I gotta take the baby to the doctor at 12, but I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna do Instacart from 8 to 11. I'm gonna see if I can catch some batches. Catch me some batches. Go take the baby to her doctor's appointment. Go back. Do some more batches if I want. But when you're on the schedule, let's say I put myself on the schedule from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Well, I have to be on the schedule from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. working Instacart. And of course, you'll see in the app that you can take the 15-minute break. But if I want to take my baby to the doctor, that doesn't really give me the flexibility to do that. I like working the batches because it gives you a lot of flexibility to incorporate your everyday other routines and duties and still come out to make your Instacart cash. So I highly suggest, if you have not tried a batch, try a batch. You might find yourself like me. I don't even put myself on the schedule anymore. When I wake up, if I know I want to go to work, I go to work. And I drive to the area that I know I want to work in. So for me, I know certain areas are more popular for the orders, so that's where I go. And then when the batches pop up, if they're in that area, I snatch them because I'm right there. Time is not going to be an issue for me. But if it's a batch that's clear across town, I'm not going to go over there. I'll let someone else get it. I don't feel the need to be too greedy about it because I am all about my numbers, making sure that my rate is pretty high because I want to be able to still get batches, and I'm just really competitive. I like to be good, and I want the people that I service to know that I'm efficient and I'm good. Now, do you want to try a batch? I really think you should. If you have not tried a batch, go ahead and try it. Give it a try. And tell me in the comments section, what do you prefer? Do you prefer to put yourself on a schedule? Or do you just prefer to work the batches? So you can kind of create your own schedule. Now, I know some people that work on other platforms, and so once again, they want to do the batches because in between batches, they can do Uber, they can do DoorDash, they can do Postmates if they want to. If they're looking and they're like, oh, Instacart's a little slow, I don't see any batches coming in. Then they could go and pick up some Uber rides, or they can go do Postmates, and then hop right back on Instacart like they never left. And so, yeah, it really works. I like it. Try it. You've already begun the journey by being an Instacart shopper or a driver. Just take the extra step. Try it. Inside my app, I just recently did a survey to see about, because this is how new the batches is. I think maybe up here about a month. They wanted to know how people like it. Do they like it less? Do they like it more? I like it so much. And I told them, real talk, I only want to do batches. I don't even want to put myself on a schedule. Do I see a pro and a con to it? I do. I feel like that on certain days, okay, any day that's not Sunday or Monday, it could be slower just waiting for the batches. Whereas when you're on the schedule and you go to the allotted area you're supposed to go into, or one of the allotted areas that you can go into, I feel like you can make more money versus waiting for the batches. Because I think the batches also work like if everybody who's on the schedule is in an assignment and they can't pick up the batch, then the batch is kind of like overflow for the rest of us who didn't make it on the schedule, didn't want to make it on the schedule, but still would like to work for Instacart that day. That's what I'm thinking. I'm not 100% sure if that's how that works, but that's kind of how I'm feeling. I feel like when you put yourself on a schedule, you can get more opportunities to get more batches versus if I'm not on the schedule. Batches are kind of like hit or miss, but like I said, I'm a mom. And so I really like the flexibility the batches give me. Give me a like, thumbs up. Tell me what you think about batches. If you tried them, tell me what area you're in so that we can know where the batches are. If you don't have batches, tell us. Let us know what area you're in because that means that the batches are coming soon to an area near you.